No, I bring hate with my presence, seeking vengeance. Now I've decided your sentence. Count the seconds. To me you all look like peasants. Power endless, hoping you've all learned your lesson. Chiha, legend.
No, I bring hate with my presence, seeking vengeance. Now I've decided your sentence. Count the seconds. To me you all look like peasants. Power endless.
Hey guys, we're back with another Granblue French relink video. And it's been about 11 days since I uploaded that trailer for the DLC. Now, what we're doing today is actually uploading the gameplay with the trailer, because I actually got it. So, this is the video, so I want you to check out this gameplay. And I think some of the unique stuff I didn't say in that video about the trailer, like them adding summoning you can use in battle, and also increases your stacks, I think it's pretty cool. Now, before we get into this video, like, subscribe more, and turn the key. Now, let's get into the gameplay of the trailer as well. Let's get into it, and I'll see you there. And I'm also going to talk about what I think about the gameplay at the end of the video. So, let's get into it.
When the world ends, the sky shall burn crimson, lighted by wrathful flames of the gods.
Show us no mercy. If you hope to survive against them, you'll need to be ruthless. Yo! What did I say? Never stood a chance!
Keep formation, Beatrix. Pierce the darkness! Fight me like you mean it!
I'll help with my summoning powers. Heck yeah! Glad to have you in the ring with us, Lyria. Messenger of catastrophe, rain judgment on our foes!
Prove yourself worthy of the Apex. I shall await your arrival.
Ready yourself. By sword and shield, or fang and claw. We will keep this realm safe.
Just wonder if that god is satisfied with its vessel.
皆様こんにちは。グランブルーファンタジーシリーズクリエイティブディレクターの福原哲也です。2024年に 3D アクション RPG として発売したグランブルーファンタジーリリンクはおかげさまで世界累計販売本数200万本を突破いたしました。たくさんの方にプレイしていただくことができ、開発チーム一同嬉しく思っています。ありがとうございます。この度そのリリンクにさまざまな追加要素が加わり大きく進化したグランブルーファンタジーリリンクエンドレスラグナロクの発売が決定いたしました。新たな物語、そしてさらに進化したバトルなどシングルプレイ、マルチプレイの両方でリリンクの世界をさらに深く楽しんでいただける内容になっています。前作のおさらいと本作の新たな要素をご紹介する映像をご用意していますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Our tale begins in the Sky Realm, where myriad islands float in a sea of clouds. Led by an intrepid captain, a band of skyfarers seek the mythical island of Estalucia. Their adventures, ushered by some fateful wind, would lead them toward a forgotten corner of the Sky Realm, Zeka Grande Skydom. There they encountered primal beasts, mighty beings who act as island wardens. And together, they thwarted the shadowy Church of Avia. Ultimately, they even witnessed the descent of the God of Destruction. The crew overcame these trials with their unbreakable bonds, driving chaos from the Skydom and restoring order to the world. However, the winds of fate have begun to stir once more, threatening this peace. From the darkness slink beasts of apocalyptic potential, leaving destruction in their wake. What was once an adventure concluded becomes an endless Ragnarok. Next up, we'll review Relink's base features. First and foremost, it's an action RPG where a party of 4 characters adventure and do battle across the Sky Realm. This party-based system is its defining feature. Each character sports distinct gameplay mechanics, allowing for a whole crew full of unique playstyles. Weave these playstyles together using satisfying party-based attacks, like link attacks and chain bursts, to really make combat soar. Just look at those fireworks. As the story unfolds, so too does the number and variety of playable quests, over 160 in fact. From boss fights filled with unique mechanics, to survival missions teeming with enemies, exhilarating challenges abound. Not to mention, every quest is playable with up to 4 players online. Play at your own pace, or dive into hardcore in-game content. There's something for every Skyfarer to enjoy. To help flesh out the journey, the game includes tons of customization and progression elements.
Great!
These include flexible character builds, a variety of side quests, and hunts for collectibles. The list goes on and on, but all of these features and more are further expanded upon in Endless Ragnarok. So, let's take a look at those new features coming in Endless Ragnarok. Although the chapter on Lilith's schemes has been firmly closed by the crew, just as the seasons change, so too does a new tale arrive in the Zeka Grande Skydom. While the crew is still basking in a well-earned victory, Sovan and Twayin of the Eternals step in to warn of an encroaching menace.
How's my captain?
In the original Relink, they joined the crew as special playable characters, eager to add their expertise to the captain's roster. But now, they'll brandish their weapons against the captain in a resolve-testing battle that only the Eternals could proctor. The greatest swordsman and archer in the Sky Realm will stand before the crew, who must now prove themselves worthy of facing the many trials awaiting in Endless Ragnarok.
Let's give them a taste of eternal splendor!
Way ahead of you.
Among those many trials are the apocalyptic Ragnalia. Stronger than any of the monsters previously fought in Zeka Grande, these fiends threaten to tear the land asunder. Their appearance and source of power lies shrouded in mystery, but take heart. Endless Ragnarok's many secrets and more are waiting to be untangled, and there's only one crew up to the job. Even Beelzebub, of Granblue Fantasy vs. Infamy, will descend to inflict cruelty anew. His power and dominion are even grander than the Ragnalia, providing yet another insurmountable challenge for the party. As for his true objectives, you'll have to sit tight to find out more. Speaking of challenges, the Crew Alliance Rafal have teamed up with the Eternals to offer Chaos Tier quests. These represent some of the most difficult missions in the game, but in turn, provide new avenues for powering and gearing up the crew to face the Ragnalian threat. Greater threats require greater firepower, namely, summons. Lyria, eager to support her allies, decides to enter the fray with her ability to call and control primal beasts.
Much as they've helped me.
Calling summons is simple. First, obtain a summonable ally over the course of the story and then equip them. They'll materialize at your command. Once materialized, most summons can be freely controlled, but act quickly as their presence is temporary. Other allies will provide supportive boosts and beneficial stat increases. And a special few will be automatically invoked by Lyria if the party pulls off a primal burst, a new type of chain burst, making for a truly megalithic 1-2 punch to end your foes. Of course, Relink's beloved 4-player online co-op is making a triumphant return. But this time, the co-op is crossing new boundaries with multi-platform crossplay. Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Steam. Whichever vessel Skyfarers choose to pilot, they'll be able to fly with their crew. Also, Nintendo Switch 2 pilots can play together using its local communication feature. And for those who prefer to fly solo, we're introducing an all-new single-player mode. Introducing the Conflux, a twisting labyrinth manifested from chaotic energy whose abyssal depths await brave explorers. With randomly generated stages, this abyss is anything but predictable. However, intrepid pathfinders might just survive if they make use of Conflux-specific buffs to bolster their surveys. The deeper the party traverses, the stronger they get, providing a fresh spin on adventure that differs from quests. Stages come in several different difficulty tiers, and by conquering them, the crew will be awarded with powerful equipment and materials which can be used to enhance and awaken new strength and weapons. Relink's playable roster sports an impressive number of characters, so navigating the dangers of the Conflux just might be the ticket for players who want to build up multiple crew members. Last but certainly not least, let's talk new characters. Relink featured an impressive cast including over 20 playable characters, but even more making their debut in Endless Ragnarok. For starters, we'll dive into Miss Undying Blue herself, Beatrix.
Yo!
Pack-bound to the seal weapon Imbrask, Beatrix is the wild card of the society. Her main playstyle revolves around brutal close combat, which combined with her devil-may-care personality, results in a character who's more than eager to get into the action.
Go for it! Come on! It's over!
Pressing the unique attack button causes Beatrix's delta clock to advance.
Get some!
Depending on the position of the clock's hand, Beatrix will shift between buffs, which enhance her attack, defense, or healing specs, whatever the battle requires. Even better, once the clock's gauge is filled, she'll enter the Devour Causality mode. This increases her attack speed, greatly enhancing her combo potential. Although supporting allies isn't really Beatrix's style, if she's the one getting buffed and healed, she makes for an aggressive offensive specialist who dishes out combos like nobody's business. If you want to break the enemy line, then break some enemy faces, she's the character for you. Granblue Fantasy Relink, Endless Ragnarok, is launching on July 9th, 2026 for Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Players who've already played Relink will be able to purchase the Endless Ragnarok Upgrade Kit, allowing them to continue their adventures with existing save data. Alongside the Standard Edition, a Special Edition will also be available, which includes a selection of in-game items. Players who purchase the first production run of the physical version, or who buy the digital version early enough, will receive special purchase bonuses, including items which are useful during the beginning stages of the game. For full details, please visit our official website. Of course, the Psy Store, the official online store of Psy games, will also carry the Standard Edition of the game, as well as a Psy Store-only bundle featuring unique merch. Next, with release fast approaching, we're happy to announce a closed beta to test out Endless Ragnarok's crossplay. It's set to start on March 13th and conclude on March 16th. And for all of you Donut fans, Beatrix will be available during this beta test. If you make it in, you'll get to try out her aggressive gameplay ahead of the pack. Participation will be decided by lottery, and official entry will begin right after this video has finished premiering. For full details, including participation requirements, head over to our official Endless Ragnarok website. Finally, base Granblue Fantasy Relink will be getting a revised price on both PlayStation and Steam. And for PlayStation Plus subscribers, a reminder that Relink is currently in the game catalog, meaning PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium members can add it to their collection for no extra cost. Now's your chance to set out for adventure before Ragnarok comes for us all.
いかがだったでしょうか。前作グランブルーファンタジーリリンクは 発売前から予定されていた3回のアップデート以降の制作体制を持たない計画でした。しかしありがたいことに発売以降もっと遊びたいという非常に多くの反響をいただくことができ、それにお応えするために本作エンドレスラグナロクの開発が決定しました。リリンクのゲームデザインの構造上、単にキャラクターやクエストが単体で追加されていくだけのアップデートではご満足いただくことが難しい点があると考えていました。ですので本作は超大型拡張としてキャラクター、クエストの追加はもちろん、新たなストーリー、多数の新システムと新ゲームモード、クロスプレイ対応といったあらゆる要素のアップデートを行っています。さらに前作リリンクの部分に対しても多数の追加、変更要素、UI 改修、全体的なゲームバランスの見直し、便利機能の拡張など、本作の開発を機にもう一度リリンクを作り直す思いで我々開発チームができることの全てをつぎ込んでいます。バトルシステムには新難易度カオスで登場する強大な敵への対抗手段として召喚という新システムが追加されました。仲間たちとの連携アクションと合わせアクション RPG のバトルとしてさらに奥深いものに進化しています。本作で登場する新たな仲間についてもご紹介しました。強敵として立ちはだかったアビア参照のガランツァとマギラ・フリラが、そして完全な新キャラクターとしてベアトリクスとユーステスがプレイヤブルキャラクターとして登場します。追加されたストーリーでは舞台となるゼーガグランデ空域に新たな危機が訪れます。本映像ではご紹介できなかった新たな重要キャラクターも登場します。今回はベアトリックスのみのご紹介となりましたが、他のキャラクターの詳細については続報をお待ちください。多彩なキャラクターとの連携で爽快なバトルを体験できるアクション RPG がさまざまな追加要素で大きく進化した本作。皆様に最高のクオリティでお届けできるよう開発チーム一同全力で開発を行っていますので、発売まで今しばらくお待ちいただけると幸いです。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Alright, so after watching that trailer, I had to say some of the pro points I like. I'm liking that we're going against, I'm gonna show you who they are, because I literally don't know their name. Her and Menfun, something like Senfun. I like how we're having a Shrine Hark with them. I think that's pretty cool. Their fighting is gonna be interesting, and I'm also liking that as for the new character we're having, we're getting 4 characters. So we got 2 that were enemies once in time and 2 that are actually new. Now the girl looks really interesting. She might be my main character when the DLC drops in July. Now let's talk about the summons. The summon system looks really interesting. So basically, if you get a summon going through the story, you can quit it and get buffed from that summon, pretty much. Then you also have a class change, I think it's like that, something like that. Allows you to be different things, like a healer if you want to. Or I don't know if that's just for the MC, but it looks interesting. And the UI change, update the UI, I like that very much. I think that's very interesting. Now, as for what else, the solo mode looks very interesting. Especially the buff you get if you want to play solo and do that. It looks very fun. So, this is the key points I want to put out. Because the game looks really cool. The DLC looks really good. I also wonder if they're gonna do more stuff with if I'm understanding, Beelzebub is the new boss of the DLC, pretty much. And he's from Versus. I wonder if they're gonna have more DLCs like that from Versus, or is it just for this? But I will let you hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this, if you want to see more video sites where I upload intros on games I play, or I haven't played in a while, let me know. Put down comments, 5 likes, and we keep continue doing this. Now, that's all I have to say. I'll see y'all next one. Your boy Shao, and I'll see y'all next one. And let's get it. See y'all out. I'm out. Bye. See ya.
6 pass, let me hear you say, let me see your pay. They may know your name, but they still don't know your pay.